So we have our webinar started. Hi everybody. So I guess we have today unusual session because you have your permission to talk. So feel free to stop by, ask questions along the way. My name is Ihor. I'm CEO and founder at Workee. We have here beautiful Odette, and we prepared some nice information for you, how to grow your tutoring revenue. So I'm gonna go to share my screen. If you can give me permission, please, to share my screen. And after this, we'll start our webinar. Sounds good?
Perfect.
Cool. Waiting for my permission. Yeah, by the way, we will have, and we already have our chat. So you also free to post your questions over the chat, and we will have a special slide with Q&A section. So we'll be happy to go through all the questions. Okay.
Does everybody need to accept to see your screen?
Only yeah, only me. Can you please give me permission to share my screen so I can start? Okay, cool. Yeah, I can start right now. Okay, starting our screen, and we can officially start the presentation. Cool. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Awesome. So, welcome to our webinar. Our today's topic is how to grow your revenue as a tutor. And here we have Odette, our co-host and co-founder CEO of Qualified Tutor, and myself. I'm your Bauman CEO of Workee. Couple of words, Workee is helping tutors, coaches, mentors to build personal website, host video calls, accept payments, and run students all in one place. Cool. So we have some content to start, and I'll be happy to go to our first slide and start with this hot discussion. And start my question to Odette. What are the most popular profitable niches? We have a lot of niches in tutoring, and definitely you guys are very aware of different niches. So I'll be happy to hear your professional opinion based on your experience. What's the most profitable niches right now in 2024 for tutors?
So interestingly, popular and profitable can be two different things. So popular, there is definitely a growing niche for academic coaches, for SEND tutors specifically. The profitable ones tend to be the exam prep tutors, because they can actually charge more. We usually find that GCSE and A-level tutors can charge more because the perception of the parents is that there is an end result, rather than with primary school tutoring, so Key Stage 1, Key Stage 2, they tend to not charge as much. But popular-wise, there is definitely a growing demand for SEND tutors specifically, and profitability-wise, the exam prep. How about you?
Sorry, do we have a question, Ella? Okay.
Did I have a question? No.
Sorry, because your microphone just turned on.
Yeah, you know what? That's somebody behind me coughing. I might have to put my microphone on silent.
No worries, no worries. Thank you. Yeah, talking about profitable niches, I'd say that based on our experience, we see that the older your student is, the higher payroll you can expect from your student. For example, we have a couple of our tutors who teach some professional like CAA exams or some accounting exams, some professional exams that you need to have for career development. Also, for example, there are like many of them in economics direction, in financial direction, in accounting directions, and those exams are usually, those niches usually are not covered at all, which is very, very interesting and very surprising to me, to be honest, because most of tutors, they are focusing on students, because they believe that only students have to learn. But the reality is today, if you want to grow your career, if you want to learn something new, you definitely have to have tutor. And I'm running a company as Odetta as well, so we are both colleagues here, and I have a couple of my colleagues, also CEOs or managers of other companies. They usually work with pitch tutors, maybe pitch coaches. They usually work with, go ahead.
No, it's really interesting because I think there is a change where business owners would use a mentor, like a business mentor,
Exactly.
but actually using niche tutors to support you in different areas is more what's coming through. So I think terminology wise, we've always discussed the word tutor, because a tutor can be a coach, a mentor,
Exactly.
and so much more. And I think that you are absolutely spot on. We see it with university. We see people that take a tutor to help them get into a specific university. And yeah, people pay a lot more for that as well.
Exactly. And by the way, following up on this question on education universities, and we should also think about master's degree, because I have a lot of professionals who are considering master's diploma, MBA diploma for their career growth, because they usually have big salary increase if they have diploma, so it's quite important for them to grow, and to find tutors, it's really hard, which is very interesting. And those niches, yeah, they require much more knowledge you to have as a tutor, as a coach, if you wish. But same time, this is great investment, because usually what we see, 1 hour could cost like from $300 to $700.
Yes.
Which is reality today. So you should also consider, when you're thinking about maybe should I be tutor for student or for adult professional? Yeah, definitely you have a couple of adult professionals, but I believe, again, I never been a tutor myself, but just based on our experience and based on hundreds of tutors and coaches I used to speak to, based on their experience, it's much easier to learn and to work with adult students rather than with kids. Definitely, there are different preferences.
So the other thing about profitable is that many tutors move 100% online because it reduces their running cost. There are tutors out there that absolutely love the face-to-face and do a bit of both, and there's others that are only in person. But when you're online or online only, the profit goes up because you don't have to have personal indemnity insurance, because you're not leaving and going into somebody else's property, or, you know, taking your laptop or equipment out. The other thing is that there's no travel costs. There's no costs outside of, you know, you working in a home office. So we find that profitable wise, our online tutors do have a better profit margin than tutors that do face-to-face. The other thing that we are seeing more of is group tuition. So we have some tutors in our community that are just awesome and are able to take their one-to-one tuition and mold it into a group tuition model. And the group tuition model, most of our tutors would not tutor more than 6 people, because otherwise they're a classroom teacher, like you've got lots in the room. So they'll have between 3 and 6 students, and instead of charging maybe $50, let's talk dollars or pounds, £50, £40 an hour, for one-to-one, they'll charge $25, pounds an hour. But for 4 students, so suddenly they're earning £100 in that 1 hour because they've got 4 people. So profitability wise, we've seen a big increase on social media. There's lots of people, there's lots of tutors out there teaching other tutors how to go into group tuition. We've seen lots of people talking about, you know, how to make more money because they've done it themselves. But profitability wise, online and group tuition are definitely 2 trends that we see more and more.
Cool. Yes, thank you for highlighting this. I really like groups as well. And many of our customers also have group sessions. Before we're gonna move to next slide, I'm gonna just highlight one more niche that I see big potential here. For example, you guys, most of participants here are from the UK. From just to highlight for you guys, you have amazing universities and you have many students abroad coming to your universities. And one of the greatest opportunity is also to start provide services which will help students from abroad to enter universities in your country. So preparations for exams, entering university, just find a niche. Maybe say that you are working only with a couple of universities and you are like really good professional in those exams, and just have this as your niche. Helping universities from abroad to enter your education process in the UK. So I guess it's gonna be also a very good niche. And yeah, talking about niches, I hope we both know how important it is to be in some specific niche. Cool. I'm gonna go to next slide. Just talk a little bit more about based on our experience, how we see real professionals look like and what makes them different. So I already touched a bit the topic about being a niche professional. So what is being a niche? It means if you helping your student with economic exams, you are helping only with economic exams, and you are really good in this. So doubling down on some area is very important. Even though you can feel a lot of demand from other areas, but having double down on some specific niche and keep providing services in one specific niche could really open a lot of doors for you. What I mean by providing different services for a specific niche, a lot of we're gonna talk about this a little bit later, but a lot of tutors they think that lessons is only one product they can provide to their students, but the reality is that today you can provide many more products to your students in some specific niche. It could start from lesson. Then Odette already mentioned group sessions. So it's already a different type of product. Then a lot of tutors that we currently see a trend, they're using AI to generate different lesson materials and educational materials. So there are a lot of checklists, a lot of educational books, handbooks. There are a lot of self-educated content like courses that you can also provide as a tutor. And important part is here, all those products that I mentioned here, they are just products, and you should consider them as a product because your main product that you're putting in this process is your time. So first of all, you should be respectful to yourself when you're talking about different products that you can provide, and then just make sure that you are highlighting them with the right value as well, because a lesson is a very common type of product, but it is very time consuming. There are many ways how you can spend there are many ways how you can spend 1 hour instead of just having a lesson. You can create many materials, you can create group class, you can record a course. So there are many ways for you to expand on your product line. So, but just maybe a small highlight from you, from myself, from what I can see is, first of all, just be respectful to your product, double down on niche, and just keep growing your personal name and branding. I guess the most common question that we ever receive is how to get students. It's very common question. And from my current experience, the best thing I can see is growing your personal brand, growing your social media, and growing your channel distribution is the most important thing. So we're gonna talk about this a little bit later, but I'd say that those are three main criteria from myself that I can highlight today.
There is just something to add. Those of you that are members of Qualified Tutor have access to our Foundations of Effective Tutoring. And module 1.1, the very, very first module, is about professionalism in tutoring. And there are 7 Ps, which you can go and take a look at. And those of you that are not members, there's a free area for you to see. But there is so much to being a tutor: professionalism, politeness, punctuality, because we can look great on a website, but we have to follow through completely. Otherwise, you won't get your clients. They might book. I can see here with Ella, there's a trial for 15 minutes, which is lovely. But unless we present ourselves properly in that 15 minutes, we're not going to get the client, or we're not going to keep the client.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and by the way, it's so nice that I used Ella as an example,
I
and she
know,
joined.
it's fabulous.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, thank you, Ella, for being an example for our today's presentation. Cool. Moving next, building communication channels, how to. I know, and we chatted with this before, one of channel distribution for all tutors is Facebook. So I'm really happy to get more insights from Odetta, how tutors can use Facebook today. What are the most interesting hints for finding parents?
So we've found that most tutors find a lot of their clients on Facebook, because you have to think about, where are my clients? Where are my ideal clients? And there are parents looking for tutors on Facebook. If you look at the age demographic, the parents are Facebook users, and that's the place to go. What we've seen a lot of tutors do is create Facebook groups. And if you look at the Facebook groups where people are looking for tutors, it's totally unregulated, because anyone can post in there that they want to be a tutor. And the key thing is to stand out and show yourself as different. So understanding where to build those communication channels, but having certification behind you, having a badge behind you to say, I am safe, you can use me, is where we are trying to support tutors on their communication channels. Email campaigns, we see a lot of tutors using it, but they tend to communicate with other tutors. You were talking about products before. We see lots of tutors creating products for other tutors to help them run their businesses, and email seems to work. As a parent of 4, I can tell you that I am totally overwhelmed with communication, and less is more. I want to be able to go and find the information rather than constantly be bombarded with cold calls, cold emails, and cold Facebook messages. It's not a love that I have, because if I'm not looking for a tutor at that time, it's just more noise.
Interesting. It's very interesting that you mentioned, and we also have, by the way, some tutors that use email as outreach, and unfortunately, they're not having much luck of this, because you can imagine how spammy your email could be from different tutors who are providing services without having proper presentation of themselves. I would like to double check with you on Facebook, because it's very interesting distribution channel. And if you can just share maybe some action points, if I'm a tutor and if I'm going to Facebook, how should I start reaching out to parents?
Yeah, very good. I think there are a couple of things. One is, if you are using Facebook, you need to have a profile that's professional. So some tutors will have 2 profiles. They have their personal one with their friends and family, and then a
Makes sense.
second one that is named their business, because otherwise your potential clients, those prospects, are looking at you, I don't know, on holiday with your family. And maybe seeing things that might not be appropriate. So I would absolutely make sure that your profile is professional. The second thing is to go and join all the groups. You'll see that there are hundreds, thousands of members on all the different groups. And guess what? It just depends on where that parent's going to go and find you. The other thing on Facebook would be to have a business page. So if you can set up a business page through Facebook to set yourself up as a professional tutor, this will help. You can then link people to book through Workee to find that you're a certified tutor with qualified tutor, because parents are now asking more questions. Just in this month, we've had many members contact us saying, thank you so much for being, 5 steps ahead of everyone else. I've had 4 parents this week ask me for my DBS check. I've had 4 parents ask me for, my police check. And that's why setting up Facebook as a professional outlet, and then people are using other forms to check that you're okay. But I would definitely join groups, and I would definitely have a professional page profile.
Well, thank you. This is amazing experience and amazing insight, to be honest, because usually maybe because of my perception of Facebook, I didn't expect that this is such a great platform for many of teachers. So I'll be happy to start offering and start referring them to Facebook as well.
Yeah, once you set up a business page, you can then use the Meta Suite. One of our members has just created the most amazing course for people to come and learn how to use that space, but you can schedule your posts. So you can schedule your posts and link it to Instagram and have information going out about your services, about you all of the time, so people get to know you. And one of the things we know about social media is that people want to get to know you. For me as a parent, I want a tutor that's the right fit for my child. I do want to see a bit of their personality. I do want to see if, I think, would my number 2 get on well with you? Or so trying to find that fit is really, really important.
Okay, yeah, thank you. That's amazing insight, and I hope that our participants will note this really hard down for having Facebook as a channel. Okay, here I have a question. I guess your question, right? Most effective lead magnets and how to assess them. Yeah, so let's imagine that you already have Facebook page or any other social media page. I used to work in outreach before, and what I can say is that bombarding parents or potential prospects with offers, hey, go and book me, or can I teach you or something, might not be the best way. Usually, how it works, usually you are getting something after you are giving something. What I mean by this, having lead magnets in place, and let me explain what lead magnet is. Lead magnet is something that you can give to your parent for free or for your prospect for free, so they can use this, they can start working with you without them starting working with you. For tutors, it could be checklists. Maybe if you are a tutor in exam preparation, you have some specific exam and you just created a checklist how you can be prepared to some specific exam. Here is my checklist for free. Hey, my name is Odette. I hope you're well. I saw you're interested here. Your interest in this specific exam. Here's checklist I created for you for free. Please take a look. Hopefully, it will be helpful. You're already having this very strong first step that makes you already different from other tutors because you are giving first, right? And you are already establishing this connection, and they can come back and ask question about checklist. Hey, what is this? What is this in your checklist? Because seems like I don't remember this. Seems like I'm not sure what is it. What does it mean? So you already have this connection. Use this warm follow-up, and you can take it from there. I guess the most important and the most challenging skill finding tutor is also sales skills. And the problem is that usually, as we saw from Ella's example, she's having a trial class, 15 minutes trial class, checklist class. So here, your idea is how you can really engage and make them inspiring, maybe give them something, maybe motivate them to learn more so they can continue working with you. So having checklist is a great example. Then many tutors, from what I see, many tutors, they already have some book they are working with. Maybe some handbook, maybe some study book, whatever books they have. And usually they're just referring this from Amazon, from whatever. So there are a couple of things that I would suggest. First of all, if you see that someone is interested in some topic, be just open-minded, sharing some other materials that you can have, not developed by you. If there is some book or maybe studying book or maybe handbooks that you can recommend, just go ahead and do this. Again, it's very important to have here some warm connection that can go first, that can catch up and highlight you among other tutors. Secondly, I guess only 1% out of 99% out of 100% of tutors, they know that by referring some materials from Amazon, from Etsy, you can earn affiliate revenue. There is very easy process from Amazon where you can go, just Google affiliate partner Amazon. You can become affiliate partner from Amazon today. And you'll just share with your students same link as you used to share before, just same link. It will have the same price as you're gonna go from regular Amazon search. But at the end of the day, Amazon will pay you affiliate revenue because you brought them sales. Every time when you are referring parents, when you're referring students, hey, I used to work with this handbook. If you want to work with me, let's please use this handbook. And you're just giving without no interest link to affiliate to your Amazon page with this book. Just make sure that you can also have some additional revenue just from sharing the same material you used to share before. That's good.
Very good. I think the key thing to look at are the words. So the word lead is when we start a sales process, they're cold. We talk about cold leads. You've never spoken to them. They've never engaged with you. The magnet is to attract them. So the whole goal of a lead magnet is to create engagement. It's to start a conversation. And when you can find a lead magnet that works, so for example, this webinar is a lead magnet. This webinar is a lead magnet for Workee and qualified tutor to bring tutors together and for you to choose us to come and work with. That's our goal. This is a lead magnet. We're giving you a free webinar on how to increase your revenue in order for you to come and work with us. You're then going to find another lead magnet because I has got a freebie for you, as have qualified tutor, to encourage you to come more. So that is what a lead magnet is. And this is an example of a lead magnet doing a webinar. But think of a lead, they start off cold. They don't know you. They have to get to know you, and then they take a magnet to draw attention to you even more and create engagement. You want to create engagement for them to come and choose to work with you.
Yeah, that's amazing. And this is a great example. And yeah, guys, it's just a little bit change in mindset. Mindset. You are giving first to receive something next. So just be open-minded, feel free to share, and definitely it will return with high returns. Following up on this question, I just have a very small little chart that will illustrate you what you can offer more than just a lesson. Because from my experience, a lot of tutors that we have, they have many things to share, but they even not realizing how they can place them in one place. So let me go step by step. It's very simple diagram. So everything starts from lesson, right? We are all tutors here. We all provide lessons. 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 60 minutes, different type of lessons. What you can do by providing just a lesson? What's the next steps? Moving next, record a lesson. Every time, for example, the main struggle is sometimes for students, the price could be a deal breaker. For example, they are not ready to commit for price that you offer, and that's totally fine. Don't let such students go without nothing. If £100 or $100 an hour, it's a lot for your student. You can always offer $20, £20 recorded lesson. Same lesson with the same content, but just without his participation, without your student's participation. So just by providing the same regular lesson, of course, don't forget to ask a permission to record from your students, but just having the same lesson, you already can record the same lesson, and you can already offer recorded lesson. You can upload it to YouTube. You can have easy access by private link on YouTube, and you can already offer same lesson, but just in a recorded form for less money for those students who are not ready to commit for higher price yet. Sounds good? Moving next, having one lesson, then having another lesson, and then having another lesson. You can already have 3 recorded lessons. By having 3 recorded lessons, guess what? You can create a course. Logic is totally the same. You are just having different lessons. You can just go ahead and create a course, and you can offer access to a course that you just created. Another thing that I can suggest, usually we see that average duration for any lesson is 45 minutes. But this is 45 minutes when you are working with a student. So you can count down that student will consume some time within this 45 minutes. But if you can just spend this 45 minutes just for recording a lesson, usually it will take you only 20 minutes to record the same lesson because you won't have any participation of student. So here, just to open this opportunity for you, you can spend another like 2-3 hours just within a week. You can create a course based on your study materials, and you can already offer this course as additional product for your students, for those who are not ready to commit for higher price. Definitely, like lesson, it's kind of in top of our funnel because it's the most expensive product. Why? Because it requires from you the most time commitment, your energy, your smiles, your mood, right? This is the most expensive product. And you should value your time and estimate your time in the proper way. But just having this lesson as a key persona in your product line, you can elaborate and expand your product line. Then by preparing the studying materials. So studying materials is a third part that you can offer. Having studying materials, we already spoke about lead magnets, checklists, maybe some handbooks, maybe some interesting other materials that you can prepare. We have a lot of our tutors who are using Instagram, and they are preparing very funny shorts about pronunciation for different words that are not very common. I'm sure you saw this many times, but this is something that you can also offer. Just put in one box different awkward words that people not using commonly. You can already use this as part of your studying materials. And affiliate products. I already mentioned this within this presentation, but just a bottom line. Every time when you're offering something, double check. Maybe you can be an affiliate partner for the company that provides the services. If you're offering a book, double check on Amazon, Etsy, whatever website. If this website doesn't have information about affiliate partner, just find their email, say, hey, I am Tutor. I usually have X amount of students within the year and usually referring this book. Can I become your affiliate? And they will say, of course, please be our affiliate, because they see that you are bringing them sales. And they will ask you, hey, please bring us more sales. So this is how it works. Usually you are just focusing on those things that are working the best, and you're just trying to take the most out of it. For business is the same. If we see that there is someone who is very good in promoting something, we will give it more. more revenue share, more motivation, more offers just to keep doing the great work. So again, every time when you are referring some book, some handbook, something, maybe it's not on Amazon. If it is not on Amazon, just reach out to them, say that you want to be affiliate partner, and with 99% of chances, they will say, yes, please be our affiliate partner. Believe me. Moving next.
We have a qualified tutor. We have an affiliate program for our members.
Yeah.
And it's a flat rate for everyone, but there are certain people that are amazing and came and negotiated with us and said, can I earn more? Because if I bring you so many, and we said, yeah, of course. So I think that's a really, really good advice.
Yes, yes. And the same for us and for many businesses. Many businesses who are smart enough, they know that affiliates is solid channel. You should double down on it and just keep doing the work. Okay, now we pass level 1 of lessons. We pass level 2 of recorded lessons, creative course, study materials, affiliate products. What we can do next? Imagine that you have 10 students you are working with. For example, you can have 3 students who are working with you on lessons. You can have 4 students who are working with you on recorded lessons, who are just buying from you recording lessons. You have rest of students who are working with you on studying materials, affiliate products. So you are just expanding your user base. By having the expanded user base, what's the most common thing that I keep, I'm start noticing right now is WhatsApp groups. There is WhatsApp groups. You can just invite all your students that you have from different products, all students that you had at touch point, and you can say, hey, join my WhatsApp group. Here I'm sharing my latest researches, my latest insight about this exam preparation or something. And most of our teachers, they started to offer WhatsApp groups on paid memberships. For example, to be in my WhatsApp group, there is like £1 fee a month. It's nothing, right? You can do 1, 5, 10, but it is already revenue flow that keeps your student engaged. As you know, you can be in many groups, many groups that are free, that are crowded, that are spammy, all that stuff, and you won't benefit from it. But if you can offer some professional group where they are going to be actively studying students who are actively preparing for exams, you'll share with them some hands-on materials. They will respond and they will teach together. They will study together. You can offer £5 a month small membership fee to be in that group, and it's already big value for everyone there. And people who will be in that group, they will be high quality people who will contribute to the group, to everyone's success. So very simple example of the product. Many of teachers, unfortunately, they are not thinking about this, but this is why we are here, right? Just to open your eyes for many other products that you can offer. Moving next, YouTube channel. By having lessons, by having recorded sessions, by having courses, studying materials, by having your memberships, you already can have your audience for YouTube channel. Why YouTube channel is important? Because YouTube is like second Google. Many people going to YouTube to find something, how to do this, how to prepare the exam, how to pass the exam, what the university is about, whatever. And you can have videos about this. If you are helping people to enter the university in UK, you can create video about UK universities, UK educational system. You can have a lot of content around the same topic and just offer, hey, if you are interested in this, I'm tutor, I have my courses, recorded lessons, I have my memberships, and I do lessons as the top of my funnel because it's the most expensive, $500 an hour product. Cool. Media kit. What I mean by that, having your media kit is when you already have a YouTube channel. There are definitely brands like Workee, like Qualified Tutor, that want to order promotion and sponsored mention in your YouTube channel. All of us, we watching YouTube from time to time, and we see that many ads, many companies are working with different brands. So make sure that you can estimate and you can evaluate your audience, your channel, your demographics, and just create a media kit, and just based on everything above, start offering sponsorships to other brands. And based on my experience, for me, it's real struggle to find reliable partners in YouTube, because many tutors, it's very strange, but there are many YouTube channels. But for me, I'm reaching out, hey, I want to work with you, I'm ready to pay whatever, they are not responding. And this is so strange. Maybe they're like, maybe they're overloaded with work or something, but I'm a brand, I want to work to expand on our audience, and it's very simple. It's even hard to reach out. So there is a lot of opportunities, and right now brands, companies who want to work with YouTubers or with media personas much more than YouTubers. So demand is much higher than supply. So just keep this as the main opportunity here. And the final one, it's when you're already big, you have brand deals. Having brand deals with such companies as our company, with other companies, when you have YouTube channel, when you have your Instagram channel, when you have your product that you can offer and big audience, you can already have this top of the funnel, this main cake here, brand deals that will pay you thousands of dollars for 5 minutes mention, for 1 minute mention, whatever. So here it's interesting that we, and I myself, I saw in my real eyes, and by the way, I have a couple of UK tutors from UK who started from 500 subscribers in Instagram. They grown to 100,000 subscribers in 6 months, and they did these steps. So this is simple steps, just example for you how you can elaborate on your product line starting today, because you're offering lessons today. So please take your lessons and make more products out of it. Hopefully it makes sense. Odette, over to you. I know that you prepared some awesome materials for participants, so please.
Absolutely. So those of you that are not members of Qualified Tutor, the QR code there is for the free safeguarding training. Those of you that are already members, you have free access to that already. And on the right, there is a blog, and it's about finding grit in tutoring. And it focuses on how the educators are learning to create, build, and optimize their own businesses. And it really leans into the revenue piece. And I would love your feedback on it. So do not hesitate to contact me. Do not hesitate to reach out if you think there should be something else coming. There are some new blogs about to hit our website, and we'd love your feedback and love to know what you think.
Thank you. Guys, again, small lead magnets as example, just here, just for you. Take maybe make a screenshot if you are from laptop, take your phone, scan this. This is some materials that Odette prepared for today's presentation, so you can access them for free. It's just something that level up your experience and your skills. Sounds good. Then let's move next. We have Q&A. So guys, it's your superstar time right now. Ask questions, highlight something that you maybe didn't understand, that we maybe were not clear enough. Please, you have your mics on. You have your hands. Please go.
Hands up.
Okay, sorry. I was just curious because I make videos on YouTube.
Cool.
And I was curious because I found Workee through a video from a teacher on YouTube.
Yes.
And I know that you have an affiliate program. So I have been thinking about making a video about Workee for my YouTube channel. So if I did that, I mean, could I record it on Teams and kind of show my webpage as part of the video?
Yeah, absolutely. We do have affiliate program, and we have pretty solid payouts for all customers joining. So yeah, I'll be happy to share with you terms, and happy with you to discuss how we can work with you as an affiliate partner. So thank you so much for bringing this up.
Thank you.
Cool. Guys, and please go ahead. We have a couple of minutes for you to ask questions and to annoy us with all your pains and problems you have. So,
no, being curious is the right, Ella used the right language. She's curious. That's one of the values that qualified tutor, to be curious and generous and reflective. So I love that.
I was having a look at qualified tutor as well.
Yeah.
Do you have tutors who teach English as a foreign language?
Yeah, absolutely. We have tutors of every type. There's a couple of our members on the call, so it was really interesting seeing IHO's table, because qualified tutor is built out like that. So we have training. We have a very, very active WhatsApp community with different channels underneath, and only our members can access, but everyone can access the announcements. We have an active directory where people can be listed, and they're only listed if they're certified. So qualified tutor from its core is a professional development organization. So we want to empower tutors to be the best possible version of themselves to improve the outcomes of their students. And yes, we have an affiliate program as well. So you could do a joint one with Workee and qualified tutor and get then twice.
That would be good.
sounds good.
But Ella,
Cool.
sorry, Ella, I can send you my details, and I can send you my details, and you can find out more with pleasure.
That would be fantastic. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, Ella. Okay, guys, we're slowly moving out of time. So, as we promised, we have a small gift for everyone here who joined us today in this crazy Monday, hot Monday, as I believe, right? So, we happy to offer 50% off from Workee, just to help you to start your business easier. So, there is a qualified tutor promo code that you can use at Workee. Just create your free account. So with Workee, we have very simple structure. We are here to make your business grow. That's why our first plan, Workee Starter, is completely free. There is no monthly commitment. You are just creating your free account, and then our main NDA, something in our NDA, is helping you grow. So we are starting from free plan, then you are growing to plus plan, then you are growing to pro plan, and we build this in purpose for you to grow. And that's why, to help you grow faster, there is lifetime 50% off on Workee. Just enter qualified tutor, and here you can access your benefits. Moving next, on our partnership page, there is qualified tutor. Go ahead, click explore, and you're gonna receive your special offer on joining qualified tutor, which will help you bring you this credibility and this trust. Believe me, I saw many tutors, I saw thousands of marketplaces where people scamming, where people having some bad intent, where people taking money and not appearing, and this is awful, and this makes us tutors in worse position. But such companies as qualified tutors, they're here to change this, change perception of tutors. It's most important for you. You can just put yourself on parents' place. You won't be, you want to trust, right? You want to be transparent. You want to make sure that everything will go okay. If you're a student, for sure, but if you're a kid, if it is for your kid, it's like different level of trust you should have. That's why such companies, qualified tutors, are helping you to provide this trust and this badge that we are offering for. If you are a tutor on qualified tutor, you will receive special badge certified by qualified tutor on our Workee website. And we did this in purpose to provide this trust to brands that people can trust. So just go ahead, hit these buttons, explore what we prepared for you, and we hope to see you soon, and we hope to see you successful. We hope to see you with many different products, and just take joy from this life. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cool. We will have a recording of this webinar, and we'll
Oh, thanks.
share this as a follow-up. Other than that, thank you so much for joining. I hope you'll have amazing start of the week and amazing week ahead. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.